Supplementary one, Shri Pavitra Margeta.
Yes, sir. My first supplementary is that the state of Assam has been producing oil for the last century. And now my question is that how the people of Assam, the state of Assam, are getting benefit resulting from the oil production in the state of Assam along with the CSR activities in our state.
Honorable Minister.
Sir, I'm particularly pleased that the honourable member has asked this question about the history of oil exploration in the state of Assam and its current state. I'm happy, sir, because Assam is the state where all this began. In fact, sir, it was in the year 1886 that the first oil well was dug at a place called Digboy. And sir, the name Digboy is also very interesting because, as you will recall, sir, 1886, we were under the domination, governance of an alien dispensation, and it was the white master who was shouting, "Dig, boy." So from that Dig Boy came the Digboy oil wells, 1886, 1889. Sir, the first commercial scale oil well was produced and oil extracted. I think it was 20,000 gallons per day at Digboy, 1889, sir. And in 1901, the first refinery in Asia, not in India, but in Asia, came up in Digboy, sir. So I'm very happy, sir, because today we've come a long distance from there. Today, the state of Assam produces 4.2 million metric tons of crude oil, which accounts for something like 14.38% of the total crude oil produced in the country. Equally, the state of Assam produces 3.6 billion cubic meters of natural gas, which accounts for 10.43% of the country's natural gas production. Sir, it is axiomatic that whenever oil is stuck in any state, both the state government, the state revenues, the people of the state benefit from it, and equally the country as a whole benefits from it. Oil and natural gas and other forms of energy which we are producing, biofuels, compressed biogas, soon green hydrogen, they will all contribute to our enhancing our energy mix and to save precious amounts of foreign exchange on account of importation. On the crude oil front, sir, we are, because the economy is booming, is growing. Last quarter, sir, 7.6%. Overall, everybody estimates we'll have a rate of growth of over 6.5%. We still import 85% of our crude oil and, sir, about 50% of our gas. The state of Assam, sir, in the year 2019 to 20 and 2022 to 23, the state government's revenues from the production of natural gas, and every state government gets revenues from energy production, it was 9,291.17 crores for the revenues which accrued from the production of crude oil, sir, and 851.28 crores respectively, sir, from natural gas. Sir, these are the revenues which came on account of the royalties that the state government got. But, sir, there are other attendant benefits which also accrue. For instance, there is economic activity, both direct, indirect employment creation. There are thousands of local people get jobs. Sir, and I've been Minister for Oil and Petroleum and Natural Gas only for 2.5 years or so. I can say that different states would like now to enter the energy ecosystem because there is revenue for the state, there is employment for the people, etc. Sir, I think the honourable member also asked about the CSR which accrues from this kind of activity. Sir, I'm going to check the overall figure, but I do remember that recently I was in Assam where I had the privilege of inaugurating a hospital which has been made by CSR funds, Corporate Social Responsibility Funds, by ONGC. This is a hospital in Shivsagar, sir, and it cost 483 crores. Sir, the total amount of CSR activity which has come to the state of Assam from 2014 to 23 as a result of this is 1,600 crores, which has been spent by the oil and gas PSUs on CSR activity. And one hospital alone, which has CT scan, MRI, modular OT facilities, 483 crores. So, but the beauty of it is, this is a hospital situated somewhere, and it will cover a vast catchment area. Large number of other adjoining districts will also benefit from it. So the answer, sir, which I now have, the figure is 1,600 crores for the period between 2014 and 23.
Honorable Minister, you have been in this seat for 2.5 years. We have had in the country 8 governments that didn't have this period also. I was part of one. Second supplementary, Sri Pavitra Margarita.
Thank Pradhan Mantri Narendra Modi ji for earmarking and investing more than 40,000 crore rupees in the oil sector in Assam. My question is, second supplementary question to Honorable Ministers, is that what are the major projects are undertaken right at this moment in the state of Assam in the field of oil sector by the PSUs, especially the city gas connection and ethanol production, etc.
Honorable Minister.
Particularly pleased that the honourable member has chosen to ask this question because particularly after 2014, there has been an acceleration and more so in the last few years of the kind of projects which have been undertaken by the oil and gas PSUs or as OMCs as we call them. Sir, amongst the various major projects with overall project cost, these are about 44,000 crores as the honourable member says. Out of this, sir, Numaligarh refinery expansion project itself is about 18,968 crores. The Northeast gas grid is 9,265 crores. The Paradeep Numaligarh crude oil pipeline is another 9,058 crores. And the NRLS, that is Numaligarh biorefinery, is another 4,200 crores, sir. Sir, these are the projects which have already been sanctioned and where work is going on. The second component of the question related to ethanol. Sir, on ethanol as well, as the honourable member and others would be aware, sir, our ethanol or biofuels blending up to 2014 was about 1.5%. Sir, I was personally involved in the efforts which were made earlier. We had decided, rather than the government of that day had decided that they wanted 5% ethanol blending in at least 10 or 15 of our states and union territories. But with the best efforts in the world, sir, we didn't proceed beyond 1.4, 1.5% for a variety of reasons. I think in order to succeed in ethanol blending, you need to put in place an ecosystem which will make it viable both for the feed providers, for the production of ethanol and for its use. Today, sir, I'm very happy we had a target of 10% blending by November 2022. We were able to achieve that target 5 months in advance. Our second target, sir, was 20% ethanol blending by 2030. The Honorable Prime Minister, because of the success of this and his leading up front, we were able to bring that target of 2030 to 2025. Today we are in a situation, sir, we are already doing 12% blending. We will achieve the 20% blending 5 years in advance. For that we need 1,000 crore litres. And sir, we are already at about 580 or 600 crore litres. Insofar as Assam is concerned, sir, the oil marketing companies have signed 7 long-term offtake agreements for setting up dedicated ethanol plants with total production capacity of 1,150 kiloliters per day. The total financial outlay of these projects, sir, is 1,370 crore. In addition, sir, NRL is setting up a commercial 2G ethanol plant at Numaligarh, which is expected to be commissioned by 2024, that is next year. The capacity of this plant is 185 kiloliters per day and its feedstock will be bamboo. The project cost, sir, is 4,200 crores. Sir, I would like to conclude my response to this supplementary by saying one of the most reassuring and heartwarming aspects of our biofuel program is that we have gone from this traditional sugarcane-based feedstock thing to now second generation, that is to make ethanol from agricultural waste, parali, to make ethanol from bamboo, and Assam is leading the way in the production of 2G from bamboo, sir.
প্ৰত্যেকগৰাকী সৌন্দৰ্য পিপাসু মহিলাৰে প্ৰিয় গহনা নিজৰ মন পছন্দৰ ধুনীয়া সাজযোৰৰ সৈতে মিলাই সকলোৱে গহনা পিন্ধি ভাল পায় গুৱাহাটী মহানগৰীৰ মা অঞ্জলি জুৱেলাৰ্ছত গ্ৰাহকৰ বাবে উপলব্ধ অত্যাধুনিক ব্ৰাইডেল জুৱেলাৰী ট্ৰেডিশ্যনেল মডাৰ্ণ জুৱেলাৰীকে ধৰি বিভিন্ন ধৰণৰ সোণৰূপৰ আকৰ্ষণীয় গহনা আপুনি মনে বিচৰা ধৰণৰ সকলো গহনা উপলব্ধ হ'ব মা অঞ্জলি জুৱেলাৰ্ছত গতিকে দেৰি কিয় কৰিছে পলম নকৰি সোনকালে আহক আমাৰ ঠিকনা মা অঞ্জলি জুৱেলাৰ্ছ জয়ানগৰ 6 মাইল সুকাপা ভৱনৰ সমীপত গুৱাহাটী আমাৰ ফোন নম্বৰ 9864365392 3613563718